What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We live. Hey, if you're watching this right now, I definitely appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, hype button, turn your post notifications on so you know when your boy is hitting the screen. And let me know how you're feeling today. Drop down where you're from too. And drop down and get you. We got some videos to catch up on. Let's see what's going on in the world today. I know the main thing that's going on is that Drake album drop, but I know YouTube is not gonna let us react to it, so I gotta listen to it, and then I'm gonna react to it. So probably later on we're gonna have something about the Drake album because we gotta listen to it. We gotta listen to it. Alright, I'm all ready with this song. I think I am. But it's a wonderful day because we alive. I see everybody talking about her. He didn't talk about her twice. We ain't gotta talk about her twice. First day in South Africa. I got the T1 phone. I don't know what that is. Kids out to dry. Birthday roast. 2 hours. Ups posted special last week tonight. Trust and White call. Broke Tiny. By yourself. You never look at rainbows again. To treat a woman. It's good that they starting to do content again. AI murder. That's China race to dominate. I'm gonna let him put this on here too. So we gonna react to it, but we definitely not gonna do it live on YouTube because YouTube not having that. Been over 87 movies and 38 TV shows and still don't know his name. That's Fishburne. I don't know his first name. He's facing 30 years in prison.
Told us about the alleged Ponzi scheme last night, and tonight we focus on what happened to all that money.
Channel 9 anchor and investigative reporter Darlene Jones joins us live right now with more of her exclusive reporting. Darlene.
Martha and Greg, right now, Christopher Delgado is the only person facing a criminal complaint, and that is part of the reason he agreed to speak with me without even telling his attorneys. He told me he knows he is going to prison for a long time, but he may not be alone. We have confirmed federal investigators with the company, and that could lead to other criminal complaints. Investors tonight simply want to know if they'll ever get their money back. Inside of his $8 million Isleworth mansion, Christopher Delgado wears an ankle monitor right next to his Hermes sandals that retail for about $1,000. He's surrounded by luxury clothes, cars, and comfort.
This is an actual one of 2 Louis Vuitton pool tables.
Prosecutors allege Delgado paid for this lifestyle with money from investors who thought his company, Goliath Ventures, was earning them quick and large monthly returns from 3 to 8%. They each had to invest at least $100,000. Delgado told prosecutors some poured in millions. What happened to their money that should have been sitting in an account?
Their money was being used to make distributions.
To who?
To either them or other investors.
And what else did you use the money for?
I mean, we used it for corporate events. We used it for personal spend.
The Securities and Exchange Commission has strict regulations for managing an investment fund. WhatsApp messages we obtained show someone Delgado communicated with raising concerns about the SEC and U.S. laws dating back to 2023. Did you have a license to manage it? Like, how was the...
I mean, we've always sought counsel, and we were told, you know, this is friends and family.
It grew to other people, some investing their pensions and others retirement accounts. Delgado says early investor money did go into a cryptocurrency fund in Dubai, but it grew too quickly and ended up frozen. Goliath could see the money, but couldn't move it.
We had so much inflow coming in, and we knew that we had the cash to cover, and we knew once our product launched that we could have right or wrong.
Didn't even have no product.
And no one would have ever known.
The very definition of what you just described is a Ponzi scheme.
But I also think a Ponzi scheme has intent. Knowingly raising money, knowingly building it as a fraud. That's what everyone's missing here. I didn't build Goliath to be a Ponzi scheme.
Delgado tells us Goliath was trying to develop its own crypto product that would have taken over as a real investment.
It just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. But in these delays, we are now a rocket ship.
And you continue to take investors.
We didn't have any choice.
Delayed and lost.
Why didn't you just say no?
I think it's easy for someone to sit on the outside. It's hard to do that in the moment. Yes, the logical answer is just cut our losses, come out, tell our investors it's done.
Did you get used to the lifestyle?
I wasn't going to allow this to fail. And I knew if we had stopped, not only was I going to fail all our investors, but I was going to be the biggest failure in Orlando. And I wasn't going to let that happen.
These Goliath marketing materials continue luring new investors. Federal investigators say Delgado and his alleged co-conspirators pulled in at least $328 million. Right now, there is a federal order for Delgado to preserve a long list of assets, including high-end cars, jewelry, homes, and other luxury items.
What do you have to give these victims to make them whole or partially whole?
I came to take full responsibility for my actions. I came to give them the answers they need, and in doing so, I have turned over everything. I notified the DOJ of my international accounts and surrendered those accounts willingly.
Yeah, the records we have also show Goliath Ventures donated about $5.1 million to charity, schools, and foundations across our area. We have confirmed, Martha and Greg, some have actually received subpoenas related to those funds, and the feds, as you can imagine, have a lot of questions.
They may claw.
That's crazy.
Arizona. What's in Arizona, Duke?
What's going on?
The FTC filed a lawsuit against Stormy.
So this is an accusation that the New York Times shows the damage.
911. Tell me exactly what happened.
Oh my God.
Are you right by her now?
Yeah.
Fire rescue's on the way. They're coming inside.
It was a routine traffic.
I used to always.
Mm-hmm.
Because communism has failed once again in the Big Apple. Yet as New Yorker after New Yorker takes to the streets, hunkering down in RVs, or just leaves the city altogether,
No, this one did so good for him. We could have reacted to something that he had going on. Tries a new agency. I don't know what that is, America. We gotta watch something, y'all.
Running low on punchlines because behind the scenes insiders say that there's been layoffs, lawsuits, and chaos instead of comedy. A new Bloomberg report claims that the comedian's once booming media empire Heartbeat has seriously downsized in recent.
Well, everybody downsized. Oh, wow, I missed. I hit 81. That's crazy. KO been on a tear. Let's find something. They reacted to everything.
Yeah, cool.
You guys kind of live on the road.
Basically.
That is a crock of shit. And in heading into year 6, I take offense to that.
To what?
To all of the assumptions that come along with you're in a long distance relationship. We just went through that at game night the other night.
What about it? No, we were talking about the masturbating together thing.
No, I don't want to hear none of that long distance shit. I see her all the time, 1, and 2, she's the eye in the sky. There's no such thing as, I see her more than most of you that live in the same borough see your spouse. I don't want to hear none of that long distance shit.
So, sexual appetite.
You know, we, that is not the problem.
Tell them, baby.
No, I'm just saying, like, the long distance part, when we say that, that's our, like, if we're not seeing each other, there may be a time where maybe 3 weeks. It's like now it's rarely that. We see each other very frequently for a long distance relationship. And both of us have a very strong sexual appetite.
Wow. What about you guys? Sexual appetites, if you don't mind sharing.
Whose do you think is stronger?
Nowadays, probably yours. In the beginning, it was probably mine.
I could agree with that. Maybe. No, I feel like in the beginning it was both of us.
Maybe.
Because we were also well, I was in Jersey, he was in New York. Wasn't that really?
It's easier to have a stronger sexual appetite when you don't see each other all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I gotta learn. That maybe gets him in and out.
Yeah.
Like, it don't say, I'm right or you're right. It says, maybe.
He straddles the line.
I'm studying this guy. That's fly. I feel like it was this. Maybe.
A simple maybe.
Yo,
Simple maybe.
I gotta just add that in my arsenal. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You have to die in every hill.
Right.
That's what you do to me, maybe, Mead?
I maybe do.
I maybe do.
I maybe do.
That's sick.
It's crazy.
Maybe do.
And you guys?
I think mine's higher.
You think?
It's the books.
No, that's not true.
No, I just think mine's higher. He's
Don't.
tired, I would say. Well, you're just like, you're tired a lot, so I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So he works hard.
He does work hard.
Like,
I'm not-
spaces is
again,
exhausting.
I know. I'm not, sometimes he just
That's good.
comes home and doesn't want to talk to anyone. So
Not now, I'm tweeting.
Good job.
Okay,
good
but
job,
does it
yeah.
always have to be sex? Can it be another way of
I would like
besides
that.
a blowy, as he
I
said
would
last
like
time?
that. I don't know. Again, he is run down at the end of the night. So.
Okay. Okay.
Do you ever include
Damn.
her?
Yo, wait.
Is it the time?
We can't highlight the
'Cause I feel
run
like that's the
down.
thing.
Yo, we can't just take a brief minute to talk about what run down sounds
Go ahead, I'll
like.
get back to my question.
In the beginning, I had the higher sex drive. We're 8 years deep. I had to trap her first, so I had to lay it down, which I did. Which I did. In the beginning, I was an animal.
Talk about it, gang.
I'm serious.
You did. I will say you're a very passionate lover. I'm not gonna not give you that. You are.
Thank you.
You get the job done.
You talk like you do read porn novels.
It's real.
I mean, yeah.
You
what
are
can
a
I do?
passionate lover.
He is. He gets the job done under any circumstance. I commend him.
Hey,
All
Biggie
right.
in.
Because, for me, it's not easy. Like, the planets have to be aligned. Candles have to be lit. Like, I need a lot of things to get me to the mountaintop.
And there's new things in my equation now. I take a happy pill daily that suppresses my sex drive a little bit.
Antidepressant.
Julia, HIPAA violation.
Yes.
Well, then I say happy pill. Are you on, like...
Yes, I take an antidepressant pill, and it definitely affects my sex drive.
100%.
Legitimately. Like, it gets to me. Now, doesn't mean I'm not in the mood, I don't get horny all the time. I do. But something about the pill, when I get horny or I get in the mood, makes me go, I don't need it tonight. And then I just go my own way. So
Yeah.
that could be,
And
that could be.
You need that. I'm not stigmatizing you for the pill that you need. I don't care, but it does affect me a little bit. Your drive is just not there anymore.
Julia.
We also have a big age gap between, I feel like, you guys and us. That could also be
true. That's true.
A factor.
Maybe.
It could be. You know what? Maybe.
Been on here for 25 minutes. Ain't got no good videos. This is crazy. Tragical. I ain't even gonna lie. We didn't react to this yet. NBA YoungBoy crew. Let's see what's going on with this one.
Why is everyone using ninja transfers?
Ninja transfers is definitely killing them.
NBA YoungBoy's crew is having a worst year of their lives.
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this.
Their top-ranking goons, NBA Ben 10, recently got out the hospital after being shot and paralyzed and thought it was a smart idea to drop his location for his ops to pull up, and he lived to instantly regret it. Before we get the video started, this video...
Yeah, so why would you do
that? Ben 10, he's the member...
Hey, he say, I ain't playing gangster. I'm gangster for real.
Member of NBA YoungBoy's entourage that was involved in the altercation in Houston with another rapper called All-Star JR. J. Prince Jr., NBA Ben 10, and others jumped All-Star JR, tried to snatch his chain. However, in the process of jumping him, NBA Ben 10 or somebody else dropped their gun. All-Star JR was able to get a hold of that gun, and All-Star JR shot NBA Ben 10 and ultimately paralyzed him. All-Star JR was ultimately arrested for being in possession of a firearm as a felon, and they dropped pictures from the crime scene where All-Star JR is standing.
Y'all shouldn't even been around each other.
And over NBA Ben 10 and shooting him, as well as pistol whipping him and spitting on him before walking off.
How y'all gonna jump me and think it was gonna be cool?
All-Stars JR indictment, the feds also says that NBA Ben 10 has no feeling in his legs. He's paralyzed the last time they tapped in with the hospital, and this was confirmed when NBA Ben 10 left the hospital.
That's crazy. It's sad though, for sure. People need to stop playing gangster, and like other people ain't playing gangster too.
And posted pictures from a wheelchair. So as of now, he can't walk. Now, NBA Ben 10, I don't know if he's used to being the bully or he's used to being looked at a certain way. He's not really used to being a victim. But, he's been online causing more trouble for himself since being released from the hospital. You just got shot, you're paralyzed, and you're online.
Hey, he trying to go on a come up. You know how this internet get you. It get you to think you could go on a come up with everything.
Causing more trouble, right? Beefing with everybody, right? Daring people to pull up. Now, the one issue he got into after being released from the hospital actually stems from the All-Star JR situation. So NBA Ben 10, had an old associate who was rolling with the YoungBoy crew at some point. A falling out took place with the YoungBoy crew, but this associate commented fire emoji. This is hard under All-Star JR's post. NBA Ben 10 was really pissed off about this.
Do you troll Ben 10?
I ain't gonna lie.
Why you do that?
Well, I ain't gonna even lie, cause the fans made me. Cause I really was listening.
Fans made
no,
you.
cause it was like I really, all right, I ain't knew nothing about the dude All-Star. I ain't knew nothing about dude until this incident. Like, so when I went and checked out dude music, I'm like, dude, actually hard. I fuck with his little sound. So I put the fire emojis on this shit, and the fans just went crazy. They just started, yeah,
They
bitch,
see
you
on
put you
it,
on
yeah.
woo, the woo, this, that, and the third. So yeah, so that was about. Like, I ain't really got nothing against no 10 ain't do me nothing.
Right.
Nah.
What city
I don't know who this is, though.
did that occur with the incident with you in the studio?
Oh, Houston.
The dude you just heard from is Birdman's nephew. His name is Bezo. So NBA Ben 10, despite
They got my answer right there.
being paralyzed in a wheelchair, recently out the hospital, bullet still in him, decided he still wanted
How you gonna see him, bro? Like, how you gonna go see him? How are you gonna do that?
to play gangster games. So he commented under Bezo's post on Instagram, and he tells Bezo,
He say I'm a wheelchair gangster. Nah.
please sit your scary eye down. All you do is lie. Wait till I see ya. This is why I don't even entertain the nonsense y'all participate in when one of these dudes gets shot or they're in the hospital fighting for their life. Do you understand how how angry God will be with you if you wake up God in the middle of the night at 3 a.m.? God, please, God, please, God, pray for the family of NBA Ben 10, please.
Nah.
And then God wakes up out of his sleep and says, all right, man, wait, what's going on? All right, man, save his life. Then he leaves the hospital and he goes right back to the same activity. Yo, most people leave the hospital and they start repenting, start going to church, get baptized. They at least give it 6 months.
I'm doing this gangster stuff again. A real gangster. Wheelchair gangster. Nah.
Months, man, before they go right back to the effery. Ben 10 left the hospital and was participating in the effery the same day. Now, Bezo responded back at Ben 10, you gonna roll to me, bitch? Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh.
I'm dead on that one. I ain't even gonna lie. He petty. He said, you gonna roll over here, bro?
Emoji, wheelchair. Because obviously Ben 10 is in a wheelchair. The question was brilliant. How are you gonna put in the work? Are you gonna do a drive-by with a wheelchair? That's gonna get you caught. Now, I'm not saying all dudes in a wheelchair don't put in work. I'm sure the hood have seen crazier things. I'm sure the hood has seen dudes in a wheelchair put in work and bust a pistol. But in this situation, it's why. Over, like, yo, have you not learned your lesson? You literally got shot up, left bullets in you, paralyzed because you ain't know how to mind your business, right? Because you were participating in meaningless beef. Now you're back to doing the same thing, making threats online. It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. I think what's going on here is NBA Ben 10, before this incident, for the most part, was being looked at as like the boogeyman. Oh my God, he's NBA YoungBoy's top goons. But none of these dudes are top goons, bro. Ben 10, YoungBoy, they all pay people.
He cut it with a knife too.
To you know, put in the work for them, right? But they reap the benefits because they are the figureheads, they are the faces, right? NBA YoungBoy ain't shot and killed nobody, right? But dudes around him will. So in this situation, because he was known as being a tough guy, after he got victimized in the manner he got victimized in, like somebody spat on you while you were on the ground fighting for your life, once you get victimized in that manner, you can't come home popping it how you used to pop it. So now what I feel like he's overcompensating. He's really trying to get back that street rep, but this ain't the way to do it. In the aftermath of the back and forth in the comment section, Bezo dropped a video where he calls NBA YoungBoy and NBA Ben 10 soft, said they don't put in work, people around them put in work. Now,
That's how it be.
You're about to witness how easy it is to trick one of these nincompoops out of their position, to trick one of these dudes out the streets. These dudes are idiots with no impulse control whatsoever. Because a man came on the internet and called him soft, NBA Ben 10 responded back in a manner that put his life, his family's life, people around him life.
Hey, man, he's stuck on this social media. He trying to build off of it. To be honest, that's how it be.
At risk.
All you gotta do is just live in your truth. Well, you hear me? Let the world know y'all ain't like that. That's all I want y'all to do for me. And then I swear to God, I would not go back on the rant. My bad. I shut.
Took him all back on the rap.
Up. I just want y'all living y'all truth. Nah, it's up to y'all. I give y'all the option. This shit ain't about no money, no nothing. I just want y'all to live in y'all truth. Y'all live in y'all truth, and Bezo shut the up. I swear to God, man, I would deactivate this page. I would get rid of this page. Y'all just live y'all truth.
No, you won't. I don't know who this is either. He don't know how to be in the camera, I tell you that. He just, let me put my face and eyes on the camera, bro.
And I swear to God, y'all will not hear from me no more. This the truth. This how y'all say the truth. Look, we ain't like that. But the around us, they like that. Once y'all say that, I swear to God, I'm gonna delete this.
This absolute idiot. In order to prove to another man he probably hasn't had a conversation with in almost a decade.
And why does that even matter, to be honest with you? Like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, y'all trying to prove to each other what?
In order to prove to him that he's really like that, he posted his literal address. Now, I'm blurring it out so you can't see it, but...
Oh, my God, bro. People are people. People be people, and I ain't gonna lie to you.
He posted his address to his op to prove that he's tough and really like that. What a... I can't begin to really break down in words how stupid some of you guys are. Some of y'all got no business being in the streets, bro. Y'all
that's why they in the streets. They too smart for themselves.
Weren't made to survive in the street. If you thought the way to prove to your ops you tough is by dropping your address, your public location in an Instagram comment where everybody and a mama can see, including people who don't like you, just like clockwork, it didn't even take a week. Literally 4 days after going back and forth online, dropping your location, doing the malarkey. Well, Ben 10 was shot. He was shot again. After...
Oh, my God. Talking about again. We're going for a record.
Being out the hospital for no more than a month. Even if he thought the person he was responding to was soft, you think all your enemies are soft? You think everybody on the internet is soft? You think everybody who wants you gone is soft? So...
Somebody gonna test it.
Coincidentally, right on cue after dropping the address, Baton Rouge rapper NBA Ben 10 identified as one of 3 shots on Wall Street.
And hey, new information here just into the newsroom a couple minutes ago. A triple shooting in the Valley Park area sent 2 folks to the hospital.
Boy, you don't stop.
Last night, Baton Rouge police say the shooting erupted around 10 o'clock last night on Wells Street. You're seeing an overhead look right there. We're told 3 victims were shot, and 2 of those victims...
Hey, so smart. I hear they talk all that stuff, and you're like, oh, pull up on me. I'm going to give you my real address.
They arrived at the hospital by car. There's no word on their condition at this time, and as we continue to learn more about this ongoing investigation, we will let you know. In the meantime, if you know anything that can help investigators try to determine what all went down, give Crime Stoppers a call at 344.
People are just too smart for their own good.
Stop. As always, you can remain anonymous.
Well, that was stupid. That was dumb. He got shot in his shoulders and his leg. Well, his shoulders and his legs. Pause.
Well, I guess getting shot in the legs don't matter too much.
Right? So, again, it's stupid. It's dumb. These dudes are not, made out for the street. Yo, young boy is in Paris right now living his life while his friends are in America drowning without him. They can't survive without him. Even if Ben 10 says, hey, I don't care about dying, I'm going to crash out. Okay. But I know you care about jail. Y'all care. Yo, a lot of y'all are more terrified of jail than death. I don't know why anybody would be more terrified of jail than death, but okay, cool.
Until it's that time.
The last thing you want to do is make yourself more hot. In this climate, bro, The feds are still looking to indict y'all for what y'all did during the All-Star JR situation. Y'all kidnapped somebody, y'all robbed him, y'all tried to snatch his chain, and that person was able to get a gun and get y'all off him. That's still charges coming. We know for a fact they're trying to get All-Star JR to tell on y'all. And that was discussed during the Academics and Vlad interview. So if this is lingering over your head, why would you not lay low?
You know, this guy named Cartel Bo says that...
And no such thing as laying low for them. It's go time. We playing a game. We gangsters out here. And y'all ain't even being gangsters out here for real, man. Like, do what you already set up to do, man. Go ahead and rap, bro. You already got a famous rapper, and he then stapled
This whole
y'all in.
situation will trickle down to Jay Prince Jr. and the RICO case and stuff like that. I don't know about that. This seems like a random, you know, yeah, there was some beef between them over a baby mother, but this does not seem like a RICO kind of thing.
People got too much time on their hands. There's so much other stuff to do with your time.
Well, you never know what a RICO kind of thing is.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the RICO would be them thinking that Jay Prince Jr. is engaged in a pattern of violence and behavior that are resulting in people getting killed and severely injured. And it's based on, you know, racketeering, which is, you know, or RICO.
That's crazy. Crazy. What I'm about to do, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
So David had a problem.
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. This David case is crazy.
And a lot of pieces in this case actually start fitting together since the police came out with...
Is that how you sound? Why you sound like that?
More evidence. So when it was found out David was in a relationship with Celeste, or excuse me, let me flip that. So when people found out Celeste was in a relationship with David, like her friends, family, and all that.
Oh, because he's speaking on her side of it. I was going to say, what does that mean?
You know, they called the police, like, immediately. They're like, yo, the family called the police. They're like, nah, dude, where's my daughter? Like, something's going on over here. So, you know, a lot of people sitting there saying the family didn't do enough. You'll see in the story that it seems they did.
Well, when girls get certain ages, they get big-headed and feel like they can do whatever they want to do. Not even just girls, people. And this is the disasters that come out of it sometimes. Not agreeing with it, definitely disagreeing with it, but this girls and dating older men is just, man.
As much as they could. So, you know, they find out and they go to the police immediately. the police. I was upset at the police over there in Riverside for a little bit, but I didn't know the full story. I thought that they didn't really do anything in the situation, but that's my bad on me now, because it turns out that they actually did follow up. They got in contact with David, and they told him, look, dude, hey, the family's over here looking for her, and she's of a certain age that you should not be seeing her at. David said, oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea. We didn't really hang out like that, but I didn't know. And the police said, okay, bet. The Riverside police hang up, and the Riverside police followed up. They got in contact with the sheriff's department, the LA County Sheriff's Department. They said, look, we need you guys to go over there, perform a wellness check, and look in to David. Go over there and see if that girl is there. So the sheriff's department go over to David. They're like, look, man, what's going on? And David's like, oh, like I saw her in person one time. Like she's like a big fan of mine, so I saw her in person like once. And other than that,
sound like lies for sure.
Like,
you think that was gonna catch up with you?
I don't know. I ain't got really anything to do with her like that. So the sheriff said, okay, just to let you know, she's of a certain age that you should not be seeing her at. She's young.
He knew that.
And that is basically a sign to him saying, if you say you don't know, fine. But you know now. Okay, so police did a good job there, I think, where, you can't raid his house, you can't storm in, but that's kind of a lob for the future. And you'll see why that's important, because they're saying you can't have an
You can't say you didn't know, because we told you.
Excuse now. We told you to your face, we are looking for her, and she's this is her age. You can't use that excuse no matter what. We have told you this, and it's all in writing. Okay? You heard this 2 times. We told you this. So David said, oh, mysteriously, miraculously, 2 days later, she gets sent home. She returns home. Oh, a missing girl that David has never seen. The police approach David and see David, and then 2 days later, she's home. Okay, fine.
We already knew.
Police, look, they not even gonna go hard on that, right? So in police's mind, it's,
I don't know why these young girls be trying to mess with these older guys. It's just crazy, to be honest. And the guys trying to mess with the younger one, it's just crazy on both sides.
Seems that they was thinking, all right, all's well that ends well, in a sense, and we're probably not going to win a case where if we look hard into it and see if she was with him or not with him, David's going to hire a good lawyer.
And then he famous and rich too. Like, bro, like, you got so many other choices.
We're probably not going to win a case where it says like David had a relationship with this girl, and okay, let's just sit and let's wait.
And that's who you pick.
Whether that's the right call, I don't know. Whether you guys think police should have, if she got sent home, police should have kept going and went to David and said, hey, it's a coincidence that she's home now. Did you actually have something to do with her being here? Like, why was she? Look, it doesn't seem like they would have won that case, but if you think they should have done more, then that's your opinion. I genuinely don't know what they could have and could not have done. But she's home, and her parents take her phone. They take her phone away.
How old was she then? But I don't know. That's what I need to know.
And David approaches the classmate. This is on video. This is on camera. This dude is out his mind.
He approaches a classmate, bro.
They're taking a video, bro, and he drives over. He gives $1,000 to one of her classmates to give her another phone. This is all in the evidence. Is all in the reports by prosecutors, meaning and they got like a bunch of subpoenas and all that. Meaning they're not gonna say this unless they went over to talk to the dude and say, hey, why did David come over to you? Tell me out your own mouth. This is a picture of you David's giving you money. Why did he give you money? Before you answer that question, by the way, young man, we're talking about a girl getting here. We're talking about that. So, I mean, you're gonna tell.
I'm like, bro, this sound like this. He just was jealous and trying to get out of this. Like, this is a crazy case, man. This world is crazy.
It's the truth. You know, when the stakes are that high, people are just gonna tell you what it is. And and look, this is one of her classmates. I'm sure he would want to anyway. And he said, look, you know, I gave David a phone. He gave me some, or I gave Celeste a phone to keep in contact with David. He gave me some money. And he probably not thinking anything of it, but you know, Celeste is continuously in contact with David. Now that is what that's like heinous to me in a sense, because it's bro got his warning. Bro got his don't do this, and he starts skirting the rules in a sense. You know, her parents are at war with you. You know, they're saying we don't want her speaking with you. We don't want that. You're gonna go out your way to give a dude $1,000 to. All right. See, this stuff is stacking in my brain personally. It's like I was saying earlier in the video, it's the little things. It's
definitely the little things adding up, and it's crazy. Like, bro, like this is your only choice. It's millions and millions of women out here, and you like, oh, I gotta have her. Like, come on, bro. And then you trying to act like you innocent.
Little things, because this stuff starts stacking in my brain when I start thinking, all right, so if I had to have 10 people and say if someone's in their right mind, not right mind, 9 out of 10 people probably wouldn't do something like this. Like, you are really stepping over the line here, okay, of thinking that you are above the law and you're not gonna get caught in this and that. This dude is filming you right in front of your face. You're David, like, you thinking, no big deal. Like, I'm giving a dude money. Anyway, this boy don't care. So Celeste is continuously in contact with David. How do we know that? Well, because the police have the text messages, okay? And they're talking about the most explicit things under the sun, okay? They were clearly from these texts in relationship, talking about pregnancies, talking about that. And the motive, police believe was she was going to expose David, and she was unhappy, and you know, his career was about to be ruined. So he did. Oh well, how does that stack? Because they have the text of her saying, "I'm unhappy."
This is so crazy, bro. Like, this is so crazy. Like, why? Not justifying this, but this is the reason why you don't. Like, y'all in two different mental states. Like, and you don't allow somebody to get this much leverage over you too. You don't put yourself in this situation.
Happy, David.
Even if it's not this situation, you don't put yourself in a situation where somebody got leverage and they can pull that card at any moment. And that's why you don't date. That's why you don't date people that's not on your level. Like, I don't agree with this at all, but you know, in other cases, that's why you date people on your level, because they on your level. They got the same amount to lose as you.
David, I'm unhappy. I feel like every time we get together, all we do is he shouldn't be doing something with somebody at that age and hang out, but I want more. That's what she's saying to him. You know, if that's not a clear indicator, and that's one of those things where it's like police are just even like putting it to the side in a sense. They're like, because remember, there's other charges. There's one of the charges simply is, was Celeste in that manner? Like, okay, that's like where police are saying, okay, clearly he was. Like, you know, it's in writing right there. Let's put that to the side in a second. We're going for the big guns. But by the way, that charge, jury, y'all gonna say yes to that charge, right? And jury probably
say, yeah, that's automatic right there.
But now they had like, okay, yeah, that one's a clear one. They got that in writing. They got them going back and forth. Okay, let's put that to the side for a second. Let's keep going. Because what we're trying to show you is that they were, what we're trying to show you, ooh, I lost my train of thought.
Put that to the side. You're trying to show you the murder case?
Yeah, thanks. Because they're trying to show you like the motive, like in clear, like deep detail where they're like, why somebody would have a reason. Okay, Celeste is saying, I am unhappy. I'm unhappy to the point where she's saying, I'm going to expose you. Okay, now we got that she's unhappy. She's probably gonna expose him. What's David gonna do about it? Hey, you know what? Look, I might be a jury member. I might be sitting there going, hey, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it right here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about that case. Case is crazy. It's hard for me to even listen to it because it's so crazy. We gotta listen to some of this Drake. We only reacted to 2 videos, but we have to react to some of this Drake because I definitely want that in my feed today. So let's see if we can do something.